That's perfection. Hello everyone, welcome to Sheral's kitchen, where we're making cooking easy and irresistibly delicious. And today, oh boy, I've got something super special for you, just in time for Diwali. And we're making Barfi. Now, I know what you're thinking, it just doesn't hold its shape. Well, fear not, my friends, because today I'm here to change that. You'll be shaping, cutting, and serving the most perfect barfi in no time. And trust me, once you master this, everyone would want to know your secret. It tastes a bit like the peos back in Fiji, if you remember that. This barfi will melt in your mouth, rich with flavor that you'll want to come back for more. Best of all, it's incredibly simple. No baking and no waiting for hours, and just set in few minutes. So let's get started. Here's what you're gonna need to make the beautiful barfi. 3 cups of powdered milk, 3 cups of liquid milk, some condensed milk for the lovely sweetness, a sprinkle of elaichi for that exotic touch, and of course some glorious ghee. Now, if you have a non-sticky pan, that's ideal. But if not, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to do this so that nothing sticks on the pan, no matter what kind of pan you have. Now, I know some of you like to take shortcuts, but trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this. No sugar needed, because the condensed milk takes care of that. It's practically magic.
Alright, step 1. We're going to take our ghee, add it to a pan and let it melt. Think of it like a warm hug for a barfi. It's what gives it that irresistible smooth texture. And yes, I'll admit a little ghee never hurts anyone. You can use fresh or pure New Zealand ghee. Now in goes our powdered and liquid milk. We're going to keep stirring. Just for a few minutes, I will keep the powdered milk on the pan before adding the liquid milk. Do not use skim powdered milk. Full fat powdered milk is what you need. Okay, make sure you don't burn it unless you wanna lie you're making chocolate barfi. Let's keep on stirring this. And you can measure the liquid milk and put it aside. I missed recording when pouring in the milk, but this is how it should look like once you've poured the liquid milk in. We're going to keep on mixing, keep on stirring, making sure it all comes together. This is where the magic happens. Speaking of magic, if you're loving this recipe so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Sheral's Kitchen. And if you really want to step up your cooking game, I've got an ebook available right now with even more fantastic recipes. It's in my description, so go and check that out. Alright, back to the barfi. And if you burned some just like mine, you can remove it or just pretend that you've never seen that and mix just like I did. It really doesn't matter. I'm not mad about it, but if you are, you can get that out from yours. Just make sure to mix properly, keep stirring properly, and you won't face any difficulties. Let it thicken up a bit and then you can keep your condensed milk aside just to be prepared. When it comes to a proper texture, somewhere in between, not too runny, it hasn't even thickened up a lot, that is when we're gonna be adding condensed milk. It's thick, creamy, and also sweet, making the barfi so much easier to pull together. Just keep stirring and don't worry about it looking too liquidy at first. Patience, my friends, patience. You see how it's coming together? This right here is what I call the sweet spot. Well, keep stirring until it's nice and thick. Trust me, your arms might feel like you've been working out, but it's all worth it. I mean, just look about all those compliments you'll get when you'll serve this up. And finally, here you can add a cardamom, elaichi. Now, here's a little secret. If you've been craving that taste of pears, this recipe is close second. The condensed milk adds a unique flavor that it'll remind you of the first milk from cow after it gives birth. Remember pears? I know it sounds intense, but this flavor will take you back to those warm, cozy memories. So, if you've been missing pears, this is the next best thing. Let's keep on stirring, keep on mixing while it thickens up. And when I was using the ghee, I saved up a little bit just so I could add a little bit more from the top once it thickens up like this. Just so it doesn't stick anymore to the pan, you'll watch how it hugs the entire barfi and nothing is left on the pan. As soon as you start to mix this, you'll see. Just start noticing the edges, how it all comes together so beautifully and so perfectly. This will also help you to keep its shape once you put it into a container or pan to form its shape. Just look at it. We'll keep on mixing and let it cook even more. At this point, we're just gonna make sure that during the process when making this barfi, there wasn't any clumps formed. So we are gonna mix like this. I love to use a silicone spatula because it makes the process much easier when I'm trying to get rid of all the clumps. Keep on mixing, keep on stirring. The barfi at this point looked very smooth and it's at a perfect thickness as well. So we're gonna transfer it to a tin. I did grease that with ghee earlier on, and we're just gonna use this spatula to flatten it out. Don't worry about perfection here, just smooth it out with the back of your spoon. A little imperfection only adds to the charm. We're going to let it cool for a while, just a bit until it's firm enough to cut it. By the way, you can also sprinkle some leftover elaichi at this point. I did not record, but I did add some blended pistachio at the top, which added to the taste as well. I mean, we always have to make our food a bit presentable, you know. We're going to let it cool just a bit till it's firm enough to cut. I will let it cool from 5 to 10 minutes, then I'll cut it. Now, it's the perfect time to clean up after molding it. Or, you know, maybe watch another one of my videos. And here we have it. Our perfectly set barfi is ready to be cut. Just look at those clean cuts. This is the kind of treat that I'll have everyone thinking you spent hours in the kitchen. Just remember, it was our little secret. No baking, no waiting, just pure deliciousness. And don't forget, if you love this recipe, I have an entire ebook filled with more recipes like this. If you're ready to bring some excitement back to your kitchen, go check out.
The barfi is ready and let's do a taste test. Cheers! That's perfection. You get this creamy texture, the sweetness and the hint of elaichi. It's like Diwali in every bite. I hope you'll try this recipe at home. And when you do, make sure to tag me on social media. I'd love to see how your barfi turns out. Until next time, keep cooking, keep sharing, and keep spreading the love. Thanks for watching Sheral's Kitchen. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And also turn the bell notification on so whenever I post, you will get notified. I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!
If I told you my dream, you'd say I'm crazy. I'm chasing it. If I told you my dream, you'd say I'm crazy. I'm chasing it.